In this video, I'm going to show safe core exercises for lower back pain relief that you can do at home using no equipment. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, Dr. Rowe from SpineCare in St. Joseph, Michigan. So a big cause of lower back pain is a weakness in the core. That is, you have a lack of core stability. So in this video, I want to show safe, effective exercises that are going to help strengthen the abs, the core muscles that will hopefully lead to a lot less issues with lower back pain in the future. Why these are so effective is because they're going to be spine neutral or spine straight exercises, which have a less likelihood of causing irritation in the lower back while strengthening it at the same time. All of these exercises can be done at home and do not require any equipment. So let's get started, strengthen the abs and core, and hopefully get you a lot less lower back pain. So if you've seen my other videos, you know I'm a big fan of dynamic stretching and exercising because I believe that they're more effective because they hit the muscle groups in different directions. Also, I want to show different variations and different positions of these exercises because I know people are going to have difficulty laying on their stomach, on their back. So let's start with one that you can do standing. I'm going to go next to a door or a wall. What I'm going to do is place my body just far enough that my arms can go straight through the elbows. We want to put our body weight through our arms into that door or the wall. My feet are going to be spaced shoulder width apart. The movement from there is very simple. I'm going to take one arm off and go straight out like this. The opposite side's leg is going to be lifted up kind of like a knee to the chest position. When you do this, you're going to feel the core engage, the low back, legs, glute, buttock, all of those muscles that are responsible for core stability and lower back stability. We want to hold this position comfortably for 5 seconds. From there, I just relax, take a breather, and then repeat on the opposite side. When you do this, you want nice, fluid motions and try to do 10 to 15 repetitions on each side and really engage those core muscles. To make this harder, just simply space your legs further away from that wall or the door. This next ab exercise is one of my personal favorites because it helps promote core bracing, that is improving core stability to help improve lower back stability and posture. We're going to start off on all fours for this one, so let's put a thin towel underneath our knees for extra support. So starting off on all fours just like this, my hands and my knees are going to be shoulder width apart. We want to also focus on good posture, a nice straight back while we do this. I'm going to go through a progressive series, starting with the beginner ones and working our way up to advanced, more challenging ones. The first part, very easy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put my lower body weight onto my toes while I lift up on the knees just a couple inches, just like this. And when you do that, you're going to feel the abs and the core muscles really start to engage. Only go to your comfort level. You want to hold this one for 5 to 10 seconds. If it's too easy, you can hold it for longer, up to 15, 30 seconds, but again, only to your comfort level. From there, just take a little bit of a breather and then repeat this up to 5 to 10 times. How you can make this harder is to then go into that starting position, but just simply lift one leg up just like this. And again, hold for as long as you can, 5, 10 seconds, work your way up from there. And then just alternate to the other side. Try to do 10 repetitions if you are able to. If this is too easy, we can then start to lift the arms up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get back into that position, but I'm just going to simply lift one leg up like this, I should say one arm up like this, put it on our shoulder, and again, hold for 5 to 10 seconds. You're just going to relax and then just alternate to the other side and repeat this one for 10 repetitions on each side. So here are some great core and lower back stabilization exercises that you can do in bed or on the floor. And I'm going to start with the easier positions and go into the more challenging ones. So go only to your comfort level. Let's start off on our back, in bed or on the floor. Our knees are going to be bent just like this. Let's take our hands, place them over the small of the lower back to help build stability and improve posture. The first one is very easy. What I'm going to do is point my toes up towards the ceiling so my heels are slightly making contact with the bed or the floor. I'm going to lift the legs up so the knees are at 90 degrees and my hips and my knees are in a nice straight line. First movement, very simple. I'm just going to lower one leg so the heel just touches the floor of the bed. I'm going to lift it back up and then alternate on the other side. You want to do nice, slow, controlled movements. And when you do this, you should feel the lower back and the core muscles really starting to engage and working together. That's going to help build stability. Nice, slow, controlled movements. Focus on good, controlled breathing too, and do 12 repetitions on each side. How to make this harder is to take the bend out of the knees and try to go straight as much as you can with the legs, and then just lift them up. When you do this, the more that you lift the legs up, it's going to become more challenging. So only, again, go to your comfort level. You want to hold this position for 5 to 10 seconds if you're able to, and then just relax. And then repeat this and try to go a little bit further. Raise the legs up as much as you can and try to hold it for even longer. If you have enough strength, you can hold this for 15, 20, even 30 seconds. But you want to do about 5 to 10 repetitions of this. If that becomes too easy, we can then build into a flutter kick. So we're going to straighten the legs out again, but what I'm going to do is lift them up and just do nice, slow, controlled flutters, making sure that my legs and my feet do not touch the bed or the floor. And this is really going to engage the core. So again, only to your comfort level. You want to do this for about 10 seconds. Relax, take a breather, and then from there, do 5 complete repetitions. Again, if you need to do it longer and challenge yourself, do it. So here's another great exercise for the core and the lower back that we can do in bed or on the floor. It's known as the dead bug. It's a very popular exercise, but we're going to modify it, add a little bit of a twist to take it to the next level. So let's start off on our back, in bed or on the floor. Let's raise the legs up to the point where the knees are at 90 degrees and our hips and our knees are in a nice straight line. Our arms are going to go up straight like this. That's why it gives it the name, the dead bug. What we're going to do is add an isometric component into this exercise. So I'm going to take one hand and place it on the opposite side's knee. So my right hand is right on my left knee. I'm going to take the left knee and drive it back towards me while I resist against it with my right hand. When you do this, you're going to feel the core muscles already start to become engaged. So only go to your comfort level. What you want to do next is lower the arm and the other leg like this to the point where they're hovering above the bed or the floor and not touching. And when you do this, it's going to really engage the core muscles to help build stability and work with the lower back. Try to do nice, slow, controlled breathing. Hold this position right here for 10 to 20 seconds. You're just going to come back up, take a bit of a breather, and then just switch and alternate on the other side. Again, you want nice, slow, fluid movements with this one, and try to do 12 complete repetitions on each side. So here's a great way to improve lower back and core stabilization while seated. It's perfect for desk workers or anybody that has to sit for long periods of time. All you need is a sturdy chair. I'm going to be using a pro wrestler's favorite stage prop, the metal foldable chair. I'm going to go towards the edge of the chair. I want nice, straight, upright posture when I do this. No pelvic tilt. We want to make sure we have a very nice neutral back. If you do have a back to your chair, you can just slightly angle back to support the upper back. If you don't, take your hands, just place them on the small of the back like this to support yourself. If you do have a back, just grab the side of the chair like this. The movement is very simple. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place my legs out in front of me. Knees are going to be slightly bent. We're going to do kind of like a reverse crunch. We're going to bring these knees up towards the chest as much as we feel comfortable. Once we hit that point, you should really feel the lower back and core muscles becoming engaged. Try to hold this for 10 seconds. You can do shorter bursts or you can do longer bursts depending on your comfort level. But you want to do nice, slow, controlled movements for up to 10 repetitions. If this becomes too easy, you can then add a march to it. Just lower one leg down like this while you hold the other, and then alternate on the opposite side. Try to do this for 10 complete repetitions on each side. One of the best exercises to really focus on core and lower back bracing and having those muscle groups work together to hopefully help prevent future lower back pain is with the bridge. The bridge is very easy. This variation is known as the reverse bridge, and it's my personal favorite because not only are we going to help strengthen everything in the core and the lower back and the legs, all of those muscles associated with lower back pain, but it's also going to add a little bit of a traction into the lower back with a gravity component. So we are going to use our foldable chair for this. If you don't have a foldable chair, you can also use your couch. So the movement is very simple. Lay flat on your back. Your legs are going to be elevated like this. Our arms go off to our side. With the bridge, we want to lift the butt up as much as we can to the point where our knees, our hips, and our shoulders are going to try to be in a nice straight line. When you do this, you're going to feel the core muscles engaged, lower back, glute, buttocks, so many muscles at the same time. Only go to your comfort level. Try to hold this one for 15 seconds. If you're able to hold it for longer, do that. Work upwards to 30, 45 seconds, a minute if you're strong enough. But when you're ready, you just lower the butt down towards the floor, take a breather, and then repeat this up to 5 times. To make this harder, what we can do is just simply lift one leg off like this, hold that again for 15 seconds or longer, and then just alternate to the other side. This will add a little bit more dynamic exercising into those muscles to hopefully strengthen them and take it to the next level. If you liked the video and got a lot of relief, please show us your support by giving this video a like and maybe subscribing to our channel too. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you for watching.